Oh, yes, it is. All right, here we go. So we'll sit for just a moment, but not too long. Um, and so when your hip flexors can release while you're sitting, that's going to allow your low back to move in a little bit. So maybe start tonight with your hands behind your thighs, and you can create a little assist with your arms. So just pull the elbows a little bit out and move the weight of your body, weight of your torso into the center of your sitting bones. And then from there, just feel your rib cage knit and pull in just a little bit. Good. So low back should feel supported here, nice and long. And then we're going to exhale and just sweep your two arms away, but try to feel your spine stay long as you do this. So arms are going to float up and you'll pull the front of the rib cage down. I just want you to notice that the low back stays right where it is so it doesn't fall backwards. Good. Let's try that one more time. And then from here, scoop in and just take a little stretch forward and then pull your navel in to stack the spine tall. And we'll take the arms out. Inhale. And then exhale, floating over. Inhale. And exhale, sit it up one more time. Inhale, the arms float out. And then exhale, float it over. Inhale. And exhale, sitting all the way up nice and tall. Now we'll take your two arms up and we'll arc an arm and reach back behind you. So again, think about your low back and feel your head stay right over your tailbone just as you're creating a little twist. Good. Good. Inhale and exhale. Reach one more time. Inhale and exhale. Reach. Inhale. Now pause in your center. Open the arms and the legs. Sweep one arm under head, stretching out your back. Inhale all the way up, switching sides. Good. Create a little extension through your fingers. Inhale all the way up. And then exhale, floating over. Up. Viene Margarita. Yeah. Here we go. And take that all the way over one more time. Inhale. And exhale over. Good. So now we'll inhale, sit it up. Just check your neck for a moment. So your ear floating side to side. Good. And then we're going to let your chin float down and up just a few times with the arms out. Good. And then let's roll your thumbs down and then roll the thumbs back. Your head can kind of come with your arms. You're getting a little stretch in the upper back. Good. Inhale and exhale. Very nice. Inhale, sitting all the way up. This time let the arms come up overhead and create a little sweep through your torso. Good. Just creating a little looseness, waking up around your hips. So we'll anchor your sits bones and then create that rotation. Anchor through your sitting bones and reach. So now let's see, I'm going to take my left arm over and raise my right leg up. And then just a few times lift and lower my hip. So let the bottom leg press down into the floor as this leg's coming up, down and up, nice and slow. Good. Now hold the leg lifted and then reach it a little bit back and reach it forward. So back. You can even feel right here as the leg extends, the hamstring, really more specifically the glute. Good. Inhale and exhale. Good. So now pause with the leg behind you and kick the heel towards your sits bone. 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Exhale, bring the leg forward, kick the leg out. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. So reaching through the heel and 1. Pause, set the foot down. Inhale. And exhale, sweep it over onto the opposite side. Let your bottom thigh, your muslo abajo, is your anchor, your ancla. And you're just going to take this hip down and up a few times. Good. And create energy through your heel here. And then we're going to bend and straighten the knee. I'm sorry, don't bend and straighten the knee. You're going to take your hip forward and back hip forward and back. Good, hip forward and back. Beautiful. So now let's pause, and you're gonna bend and straighten the knee back here, almost trying to take your heel to your sits bone. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. And now bringing the leg forward, kick, reach it out so the heel is extending. Good. 2 and 1. Inhale. Let's take this leg around and the opposite leg towards it. So now pull the elbows together behind you, detrás de la espalda, while you stretch forward. And then we're going to sweep the arms out, almost like you were just doing a breaststroke. Out and over. So again, just waking up the joints in the body. Good. And then let's take the arms and let them reach the other way. Good. So feeling through your hombros, through your codos, through your muñecas. Good. Inhale. Sit it all the way up. And then we're going to start moving our weight down towards the floor. So you'll inhale. Fingertips come touch your toes. And then we'll sit up. And then exhale, scoop, reach your sits bones towards the heels as you lower down. 3 and 2 and 1. Inhale as you come to the floor, and then exhale, slide the hands to the thighs, pull the belly deep, and we'll exhale, bring ourselves up. 2, 3. Good. Now, take your 2 hands to your right leg. And we're going to exhale and just slide down this leg. Good. When you make it to the mat, go ahead, raise the right leg up, point and flex your foot. Good. And try to create some extension through the back of the leg. Good. Hold the heel flexed. And then create a few circles. As you circle, really focus on the leg crossing the midline of the body. That will stretch the outside of the hip. Good. Heel moving towards the sky is going to stretch your hamstring. Change the direction. Good. 2 and 1. Inhale, pause. And then exhale, bending that knee. You're going to take your hands right back to the thigh. Let's see if you can just reach yourself up along that thigh. Good. Back to a seated position. Inhale, we'll take our arms, stretch over the left leg. And then we're going to exhale, just slide down that leg just a little bit. Good. Until we arrive at the floor. Left leg comes up. Point and flex the foot. Just waking up. Ankle joint. Now hold the flex and extend the knee. So you might try that a couple of times. Extension of the knee is going to help us stretch the hamstring, particularly as we move the heel to the sky. Good. And then we'll hold on to that extension there, and then let the leg circle in the hip socket. And now again, to stretch the outside of the hip, particularly the IT band, focus on the leg crossing the midline. So cruzando el cuerpo. Good. And then vamos a hacerlo otra dirección. We'll do it the other way. Good. 3, 2, y 1. Muy bien. So now from here, lowering the leg, bring your hands back to the thigh. Just feel yourself kind of sliding up that leg. Good. Inhale. Sitting all the way up this time. And then let's exhale. Bring yourself down, both legs. 3, 2, 1. Las dos piernas. And now take your hands to the front of the thighs and lift the legs up. And we're going to come down. 2, 3. Feel this nice and slow. So your low belly all deeply engaged as you lift. We'll go abajo, 2, 3. Arriba, 2, 1. Abajo, 2, 3. Arriba, 2, 1. One more time. Abajo, 2, 3. Good. And then from here, just lightly tap your feet into the floor. And notice, just close your eyes. Cerramos los ojos. Where does your weight go in your feet? Just as you're tapping. Try to feel that the balls of the feet touch, the heels touch, the toes touch. Good. The arches lift. And then pause. Place both feet here into the floor. Take the arms up. And we'll push our heels down, down, down as you lift. Engage the glute and hamstring together. Inhale. So this is one of the best exercises you can do to get at that glute and hamstring working together. And we'll do a few more. Glúteos y femorales. Good. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Pelvis moving down. Exhale. Subiendo la pelvis. Good. Down 2, 3. And up to 3. So now we're going to pause on top, and I want you to energetically draw your heels closer to your sits bones till you feel that attachment, right? Where the hamstrings attach to the sitting bones and the glutes hugging all around. So it's like a drag of the heels without actually lifting. Good. And then from there, you can tap your right heel down and up. 5, 4. Really feel that. 3, 2, 1. Otro talón, your other heel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now 2 heels down and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now heels down. Ball of the right foot lifts. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other foot lifts. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dos talones. Our balls of the feet. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Inhale, roll balls to heels. 5 and 4 and 3. So again, this is really great for getting that power in the backs of the legs. Dos y uno. Good. Lift the pelvis one more time and then exhale. Set those bones down. Draw your knees over your chest for just a moment. Inhale, take the arms up. And then we're going to exhale, bring your hands back behind the head. From here, pull the scapula, pull your scapula off of the floor, and we'll take 5. Exhale, pull the scapula up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the scapula subida with your scapula up. Rotate to the right, a la derecha y a la izquierda. So inspira por el centro. You'll inhale through the center and then exhale, reach and rotate. Good. Rotate and rotate. Once again, pause in the center, extend the 2 heels. And now you're going to scoop in at the belly and pull the escapula arriba. Good. Ombligo adentro. Good. 2 and 1. And now giramos. Vamos a cruzar. 5. Just create a little pulse. 3, 2, 1. Inhale and exhale. Another little pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Inhale back to the center and exhale. Release your head for a moment. Draw your right knee in over your chest. Extend the left leg out. Good. Let this leg float down and up just a few times in the hip socket. 2 and 1. Beautiful. Inhale and exhale. Switch legs. The right leg comes down and up. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Inhale. Now you'll take 2 legs up and we're going to reach arms and legs away and pull into the center. Down 2, 3 and up 2, 3. Down 2, 3 and up 2, 3. Down 2, 3 and up 2, 3. Last time. Down 2, 3. Up 2, 3. Doblamos las rodillas. You'll bend the knees. Now reach arms and legs away and pull into your center. Arms and legs away. Pull into the center. Afuera, adentro, afuera, adentro, afuera, adentro. Last time. Afuera y adentro. Now from here, heels together, toes apart. Interlace your fingers, move the hands behind the head. So you'll inhale, inspiramos. Exhale, round through the ribs, lift the head and chest, extend the 2 legs out, and we'll try that 3 more times. 3 veces más. So inhale and exhale, estirando. Inhale and exhale, 2. Inhale and exhale, 1. Good. So now the right heel, tap it into the left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left heel, talón izquierdo to your right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now dos talones juntos. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See if you can pull that scapula up and pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A la derecha, take it to the right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A la izquierda. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the center. Lower your head and chest. Take the legs to the right. Around and up. A la izquierda por el centro. Y arriba. Por el centro. Y adentro. Good. Last time. Beautiful. So now from here, we'll bend our knees, feet to the floor, arms to the sides. Inhale. Exhale. Push. Empujamos. Lift the pelvis up. And from here, I'm going to take my right leg, lift. So this is, again, another time to really focus on glute and hamstring. So press your left heel deep into the floor as you lift your two hips, la cadera equilibrada. And we're going to stretch the leg out, up, down, and in. Afuera, arriba, abajo, adentro. Afuera, arriba, abajo, adentro. Fuera, arriba, abajo, adentro. Two more. Afuera, arriba, abajo, adentro, afuera, arriba. Can you hold it lifted? Pulse 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Feel the heel and knee lined up. 2, 1. Bend the knee, foot to the floor. Lift the sits bones. Inhale, take the left, la pierna izquierda sobre la cadera. And you're going to stretch out and up, down and in. Afuera, arriba, abajo, adentro. Afuera, arriba, abajo, adentro. Afuera, arriba, abajo, adentro. Afuera, arriba, abajo, adentro. Afuera, arriba. Really push through your right heel, keeping the hips balanced. And now hold with the left leg lifted. Push and take it up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, doblamos la rodilla. You'll bend the knee, lift the hips all the way back up, and exhale, belt that down. Now the two thighs are going to extend in the air once again. Reach the heels to the sky, get a big stretch. From here, we'll bend the knees, draw your abdomen in, lift the head, the shoulders, shoulder blades, rib cage. From here, let's see if we can rock back. Vamos a mercer en la columna y arriba. Here we go, moviendo atrás. Good. You can equilibrar, balance for a moment. And then arriba otra vez. Good. Let's try that one more time. Abajo. Y arriba. Good. Last time. Afuera. Beautiful. So now, heels in line with your sitting bones. Vamos a extender las piernas. You'll extend the legs. And then we're going to take, again, another opportunity to stretch the hamstrings. So brazos afuera and also your espalda baja. So pull in at the ribs and then extend your spine. Vamos a extender la columna sobre las piernas. 3 inches above your kneecaps. Press down and feel that engagement through your quadriceps. Inhale, and that will help you stretch your hamstrings. Let's scoop the belly in as you come and stretch forward. Good. Inhale. And exhale, scoop the belly in as the arms stretch forward. Last time. And exhaling up, check your neck. Chin over one shoulder, mentón, barbilla sobre un hombro y otro. Inhale, nos sentamos arriba, y vamos a bajar 5, 4 y 3 y 2 y 1. Good. Inhale, arms up alongside the ears, and then vamos a subir la cabeza, los hombros, los omoplatos, las costillas, la espalda baja y el sacro. Good. All the way up. Let's try that again. Inhale, arms out in front. Exhale, bajando, estirando por los dedos. So you're lowering and stretching. Good. Inhale. And exhale, brazos a tu lado, arms at your sides, and we'll lift 3 and 2 and 1. So now up here on top, create a little twist and lengthen through your spine. So giramos por la columna, and then you're going to keep your legs, your piernas, your sitting bones, your isquiones, and your cadera equilibrada. So you're going to keep those balanced as you twist. Good. And then we're going to pause right back in the center. Inhale. And exhale. Lower your weight back nice and slow to the floor. Inhale, take a breath. Press the arms down. Pull the shoulder blades together and then lift the 2 legs up. Good. So now we'll take a rollover. So let's do 3 rollovers into a halasana. So you'll circle the legs out and around, and then pull your abdomen in. Press your palms deep into the floor as the toes come up overhead. Good. So now I'm going to lift my sitting bones up and take my toes down. So again, this is going to deepen the stretch of my hamstrings here. So then from there, I'll slowly bring that right back down. I'm going to move this way just a hair. So let's try that again. Piernas en el aire, haciendo un circulito, taking a little circle, and then the belly draws deep as the arms push down. And this also should feel pretty nice for the low back. Good. And remember, the more you reach your heels away from your sitting bones, the deeper the stretch in your hamstrings. Good. So vamos a bajar. You'll lower that with control. This time we'll go up and hold for a few breaths in halasana. So circulando, circling the legs afuera, and then pushing down with the arms as the pelvis rises up. And you can walk your shoulder blades together here. Bring your palms together. Good. And even turn the tops of your feet over. And just allow yourself a deep release in halasana. Good. And then from here, I'm going to slowly, just softly let my knees doblar. My knees are bending. And then I'm going to let the pelvis just return to the floor. Good. And then I'm going to take opposite hand and elbow behind my legs, detrás de las piernas. And then just let this release for a moment. And then I'm going to bring the soles of the feet together and just rock un poco en la cadera. So just rock your hips and pelvis just a hair. Good. Hands can reach behind the ankles. Clip the heels together. 1, 2, 3. Rock to a seated position and we'll go 3, 2, 1. Let's try that again. Rocking back. 1, 2, 3. And now right back up. 3, 2, 1. So bajamos, we lower. 1, 2, 3. Y ahora subimos. Now we lift. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, pause. Let the soles of the feet pull together for a moment, sitting up nice and tall. Stretch over. Estiramos sobre las piernas. You'll stretch out over the legs for a moment. Inhale, we'll sit up. Sweep the arms out. Exhale, sit back just a hair. With the feet together, lift and lower the legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now move the arms wide. Take 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now dos brazos arriba, 2 arms up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then cross the right ankle over the left. We'll change. 5 and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Cross the ankles in. And then let's exhale. Bring ourselves over. So a few things we'll do. So I'm going to walk myself to the center of my mat, gateando. And then from here, I'm going to reach my hips back. Big stretch, estirando la columna. Good. And then from here, bring my pelvis in just a hair. Take this just a few times. Inhale, a long stretch of the back. And exhale, taking it forward. Inhale, reaching back. And exhale, arriba, adelante. Good. And then let's hold down here for a moment and just feel a stretch over one shoulder sobre tu hombro, estirando sobre otro hombro. Good. And then exhale, hips are going to move back. And I'm going to press my forearms down deep. So keep a bend in your right knee and then just lift it up with the knee. Tap down and lift. We'll come down and lift. Let's take 5, up, 4, up. Good, keeping the knee bent. 3, and 2, and 1. Now hold the knee lifted as high as you can and then kick the sky. 10, good. Pateando el cielo. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Exhale, release, let the head rest for a moment. Good. So again, just stretch in the upper back through your chest. Good. And then we'll pull your codos abajo, so pull the elbows down once again, and we'll try that on the other side, otro lado. So same thing, just kick the heel up. So it's really about first beginning to lift your thigh bone, your femur bone as high as you can while you adduct it. So it should be pulling center. Good. And then from here, we're going to hold that and then just kick the sky. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Inhale, set that down. Exhale, let's push your elbows down and now lift your hips. Good. So this should feel like some stretch and some opening in your shoulders. And now from here, I want to do 5 long legs. So you're going to focus on the hamstring. The right leg comes up, 2, 3. It comes down, 2, 3. Arriba, 2, 3. Abajo, 2, 1. Arriba, 2, 3. Abajo, 2, 1. Last time. Arriba, 2, 3. Abajo, 2, 1. Let's try that on the other side. So slow, sustained movement. Keep the hips parallel. Good. Subimos y bajamos. Subimos y bajamos. So long work. Subimos, bajamos. Last time. Subimos, bajamos. Muy bien. Let the knees come towards the floor. Once again, just stretch it out. Let your upper back relajar. Good. So now from here, vamos a estirar adelante. You'll come and stretch forward. Press your forearms into the floor, and then you're going to bend one knee and then lengthen it. And the other knee, and then lengthen it. So pay attention to the front of the kneecap. Make sure it's not bowing out, but keep the 2 rodillas paralelas. Good. So now we're going to do that at the same time. One kicks as the other extends. Good. Back and forth, back and forth, and forth, back and forth, back, forth. Good. 3 and 2 and 1. Good. So now take a breath. Chin over one shoulder, chin over the other shoulder. Curl the 10 toes underneath you. Lift the hip bones and reach the heels forward and back. 10 and 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4. Long spine, shoulder blades together. 3, 2, and 1. Let the knees come down. Let the hips lower. This time you're going to raise just the right leg off of the floor and we'll kick, kick, point, point. Inhale, lengthen the leg back out. Left leg, la pierna izquierda, flex, flex, point, point. Inhale, kicking the leg out, lowering slowly. Subimos, flexionamos, juntamos, and afuera. Lift the opposite leg, kick, kick, point, point. Inhale, reach, lowering down. Now we'll take a pause. Open the elbows to your sides. And now we're going to lift your two legs up and we're going to kick, 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 point, point, point. Inhale, reach both legs and exhale, release. Let's try that again. Inhale, exhale, lift your legs and you'll kick, 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 point, point, point. Inhale, reach the legs. Exhale, down. One more time. Inhale, lift, kick, 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 point, point, point. Reach the legs away. Hold the legs long. Lift the head, sweep the arms behind you. Circle in the arms. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms to the sides. Pull the scapula together. And same thing. Circle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms to a Y. Lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Circle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release your head down. And then we're going to exhale, turn your heels together and your toes apart. Lift the two legs. Now beat the heels. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, relax. Legs are slightly wide, and then we're going to lift them up and kick towards the opposite sitting bone. So kick and kick and kick. Pateando, 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 pateando. Good. Now let's pause with your two heels together. You can lower the thighs for a moment. And then exhale, lift them. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release, and rock your hips. Rock the back. Good. So now we'll roll towards your left leg, or towards the back of your mat. So that's got my left leg on bottom. I lift my right leg, let the leg sweep forward, and then let the leg sweep behind me. So stretch and reach forward. Now stretch and reach back. Stretch, reaching forward. Stretch, reaching back. Hold the leg forward, down and up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach the leg back behind you, down and up. 10, 9. Again, glute and hamstring. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now turning that toe. So you're going to rotate the toes up. Top arm up. Exhale. Lift and lower arm and leg together. Good. Inhale. And exhale. And exhale. 3. And exhale. 2. Exhale. 1. Good. Pause. The arm can stay where it is. Bend the knee. Extend and lift. Doblamos. Extendemos. Subimos. Doblamos. Extendemos. Subimos. Doblamos. Extendemos. Subimos. Good. And then you'll reverse. So bajamos. Doblamos. Extendemos. Try this just a few more times. 2, 3 más. Good. All right, so now we'll pause with that leg in the air. See about hand and foot coming together. So this will be a strong, good stretch for the inner thigh. Good. And then we'll take the foot forward. So I'm going to stretch my IT band and my outer leg by rolling this outside foot bone, my fifth metatarsal, to the floor. And then I'll take the rest of my torso back, stretch my back. Good. Now this bottom arm can reach out to the top foot, and then my back arm and bottom leg can pull together. And I'm just going to take a good 5 to 10 breaths here. Try to roll your thigh bone away from your torso. And again, that will more deeply stretch the back of your leg and the side of the leg. Good, now we'll fold it all up into a little ball, como una pelotita. We'll push, reach up, find ourselves on the other side. So you'll anchor your bottom foot, este pie es tu ancla, and then you'll take the top leg forward and back. So you're really working for a slow range of motion. Doesn't need to be too far, doesn't need to be huge, but what you want to feel is the femur bone floating through your hip socket. Good, keeping the pelvis, the lumbar as stable as you can make it. Hold the leg forward, take it down and up. 10, 9, 8. So feel this in the outside of the hip. 7, inner thigh. 5, 4, a little bit of glute. 2, 1. Reach the leg behind you, down and up. So really targets the hip there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Moving the leg to the center. Now we're going to externally rotate and take this arm down. Exhale. So brazo y pierna moviendo juntas. They're moving together. Really push the bottom leg down. Good. 3 and 2 and 1. Now we'll hold. Bend this knee. Extend la pierna. Good. So doblamos, extendemos, subimos. Doblamos, extendemos, subimos, doblamos, extendemos, subimos. Good. Try one more. And then al reverso. You'll take the reverse up, out, abajo, doblamos, extendemos, bajamos. Good. Dos más. And then from here, let's see about the foot, the hand coming together. A big stretch, estirando las femorales. And then the muscles of the inner thigh, también los músculos. Good, so now I'm going to take this top hand to my hip for a moment and slowly lower my foot out in front of me. Remember, first thing, to stretch the outside of the leg, roll the fifth metatarsal on that foot down. Good, and you're going to try to pull the femur bone down in the hip socket. Good, and then you can stretch your torso away from that. Good, and then I'm going to reach this bottom arm towards the leg that's out. And then my opposite arm, other arm's going to come towards my foot, the bottom foot, and then I'm going to pull my shoulder blades together. Really try to free up your hips here. Extending the knees. Muy bien. Let's release there for a moment, rolling yourself into a little pelotita. And we'll bring ourselves up. Good. So we'll do, let's come into down dog for a moment, which is another great opportunity to stretch your hamstrings. Let's do a wide down dog. So take your feet pretty much as wide as your mat, and then through your arms, push, empujamos through your hands the weight back. We'll get a big stretch in there. So you're reaching the heels away from the toes. Good. Bend the knees, lift the thighs up, and then create a little more extension. From here, we're going to push weight through our hands back. And you can bend the knees for a moment, really gather your weight in your feet. So feel the weight there in the feet. Take your hands to your shins. Let's push up for a moment. Good. Y nos levantamos. We'll bring ourselves all the way up and find our weights. Not too much on the weights today, but we'll do a little bit of weight work. So we'll just begin here for a moment. Taking your weight in one foot, lifting the opposite, and then changing. So one foot pulls up, and then down, toe ball heel. Good. Good. So keeping your hips as even as you can as you lift. Good. So now I'm going to lift one leg and let one arm come up, holding a weight, and down. Other arm, and down. Good. One arm to the side, and down. Otro brazo a mi lado. Good. And then from here, two arms forward and down. Opposite arm, or arms a mi lado and down. Good. Let's try that on the other side. So vamos a empujar el pie. So remember, focus on the heel, resting por el talón. Lift the opposite side. One arm forward, adelante. Otro brazo, adelante. Un brazo al lado. Brazo al lado. Dos brazos adelante y otro adelante. Good. So now two heels anchor into the floor. Move the thighs back. Inspirando. And then expirando, you're going to let the codos kind of tap the thighs. We'll press and lift up. Good. Down. Y ahora arriba. Down. So again, every time you lift, cada vez subimos, push your heels into the floor. Good. Let's try that one more time. Beautiful. So let's hold back here and reach your forearms, your antebrazos atrás. 5, 4, y 3, y 2, y 1. Now hold them out, lift down and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Bring your weights forward. Sit the weight back un poco más. Arms to your sides out. 5. Exhale 4. Exhale 3. And 2. And 1. Hold down and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Inhale, pause. Sit down just a little deeper. Weights forward. Exhale, pull up. Pesas adelante y arriba. Good. So this is with the palms facing up now. Good. And we'll go 3 and back, 2 and back, 1. Let's hold down here. Raise one heel. Pulse 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other heel. Pulse 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change heels. change heels, change heels, change heels, change heels, change heels. Now hold 2 heels lifted, pulse 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, heels back, and exhale, step your feet a little bit wide and just find some balance there. Lifting one leg, then the other. Good. Push through the foot and lift. Good. Now see if we can hold one leg lifted, down and up. 10, 9, 8, 7. Push the right heel into the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One arm forward, back. Other arm forward, back. Arm to the side. In, arm to the side. In, 2 arms out and back. 2 arms afuera, adentro. Set the foot down. Rock the weight side to side. Good. And when you feel ready, we're going to pause on the other side. Gather the weight, lift the leg. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One arm forward, back, other arm forward, back to the side, in, to the side, in. 2 arms forward and back, 2 arms to the side. Good. Set that foot down. Your 10 toes can face in still. And we're going to exhale, come forward and reach back. Exhale, pull forward and reach back. Exhale, forward and back. Good. This time, come forward, bend the knees. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale and exhale. Just release for a moment. Let the arms come out. Good. So let your columna estira. And everybody pay attention. Where's our weight in our feet? Move it slightly forward. Create length through the backs of the legs. Good. One mano up to tobillo. Take one hand to your ankle. Good. Dos brazos afuera. Otro mano a tu tobillo. Other hand to your ankle. Inhale, take 2 arms out. Push your weight back once again. Good. And then from here, let's just bend your 2 knees. Take your heels together. And we'll come forward through a little Virasana. And we'll inhale, come up. Exhale, slide to the side. And start to bring ourselves down on the mat. Let the feet come to rest on the floor. Rock your weight lado y lado, side to side. And then let the legs lengthen out. And take a few full breaths. And then when you feel ready, just lightly Wiggle your fingers and toes. Circle the ankles and wrists. Take your arms up, big stretch, poro nekis through an X. And then we're gonna just roll to one side, giramos un lado. And nos sentamos arriba. Oof. Sitting up, bring the palms together, bow the head, close the eyes. Tu práctica es un regalo. Your practice is a gift. Muchas gracias, amigas. Enjoy your evening. Namaste.